Hey, welcome to the second course video for the song Bounce Man from 21 Pilots and the album Scaled and Icy. I'm musically malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. This is where we do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. This is one of my favorite songs on the album. If it has anything to do, like I think it does, with Josh and kind of like what you do for your homie, it's even greater for me. But that's what we're here to find out. So let's get in and see if we're right or wrong, or maybe somewhere in between. Bounce Man is a transition from 21 Pilots' 2018 album Trench into their new era, as well as a continuation of the Dima folklore that was the centerpiece of their previous album. Tyler stated that the song was about people drifting in and out of his life over time in the commentary below. I like keeping the circle tight. I know that sounds a little cliche, but it is very important to do. And as much as I like to do that, even looking back 6 years ago when I got married, looking at the wedding and who was invited there, it's a different group of people than who I may have invited to that wedding if it were now, though. So inevitably, you're going to see people coming in and out of your life, and that's very natural. It can be sad sometimes, but I do think that you start to realize that when those people start to cycle in and out, you start to truly recognize the people who are going to stay forever. When you realize who those people are, you get to lean into them even more. For me, it's truly is family, and it's not always the case for everyone. Sometimes people have friends or long-time friendships that are just as powerful and strong as family. And I think that as I get older, I realize which ones are mainstays. And so yeah, you're going to have those people that come in and out, but remember who's got your back. Within Dima lore, the song may be about Ned, a character who made his debut in Chlorine and later appeared in The Hype, both seen on Trench. The first verse connects to a 2021 interview with BBC where Tyler was asked about Ned and said he turned his phone off. We can't find him, and he's turned his location services off too. In this upbeat poppy song, Tyler tells Ned to leave and head toward Mexico where he will be safe, presumably from the 9 bishops of Dima. Interestingly enough, the location session for Chlorine included the coordinates for Mexico City, further connecting Ned to the song. And I also saw a live performance from them in Mexico. Okay, wait, no, I might get that wrong. That might be a different band. Maybe it was somewhere else. Okay, so if it's about Ned, that's really interesting. But I kind of want to like hold that in the back of my mind because obviously this is a theory, especially with the context that Tyler gave about people coming in and out of your life. But I guess it's saying like if you want to tie it into the Dima lore, Ned going somewhere that he can be safe. So let's see what's going on in these lyrics. You should bounce, 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 man. Come to the house, man. I'll let my old lady know you'll be in and out. Float you a couple bands, then you head to Mexico. So that's obviously like you should get out of here. Come to the house. I mean, to me, it really speaks to somebody on the run, right? And again, I think the core of this idea is not about the relationships that come in and out. That's kind of the backdrop, but more so like who are the ones that are going to stay, the ones that you're going to do anything for. And so it's like, hey, you need to get out of here, come over to my house, and I'll give you some money, and then you need to get out of here. What'd you do, man, my friend? So it's not even fully judging what he did. It's just like, what'd you do, my friend? I don't know if you've got your phone because this went straight to voicemail. My wife saw your face on the nightly news. Oh boy, what'd you do? Don't matter now. If you need a piece, I'll break it down. Further connects this song to Ned and Chlorine. It also seems to say the opposite of the line from Chlorine, further confirming this album goes against their normal values, not meant to be taken seriously. A piece could also refer to a gun. Song is about Ned doing illegal things to transfer someone a gun without anyone finding out. You would disassemble or break it. That's where my mind went. And again, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about the Ned theory. Because if you want to tie it into that, if Ned is kind of his creativity, which obviously there is stuff in the lore that I'm learning about Ned's antlers being some weapon against the bishops. Obviously the creativity being a weapon against that monotony, that which is creative and bright against that which is sterile and fake. You could take it in that way, as like you got to go get somewhere safe. But I don't know. I'm really feeling it more of like, my mind first went to the gun. Like, if you need a piece, I'll break it down. And it also kind of ties into a song. Like, if you need a song, I'll break it down. Like, I'm going to sing this song. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Ned theory. That one's like, it's there, but it's not totally clicking with me. It really just sounds like you're my homie. My wife said she saw you on the news. I called and it went to voicemail. Like, what'd you do? Doesn't really matter now, but you got to bounce. Come to my house. I'll help you get out of here. If they come knocking, ain't no stopping me for you. Like, I'm going to have your back. And I don't know if this pop, 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 like a knocking, but it sounds more like shooting. Like, I'll get your back. Just let me know you're good on your amenities. Got soldiers on my pedigree. If you don't reply, I'll know you must have crossed state lines. Like, if you haven't heard from him, you know he must be out of here. She's been crying, but I'll tell her you're fine. I would assume is probably talking about his family. Because again, I really think if you're talking for Tyler about his closest friend, that's definitely Josh. And we know that Josh has a wife, now a child, but not at this time. And so this idea, like, she's been upset, but I'll tell you you're fine. Like, everything's okay. He made it. So yeah, I think for me, this song really is a song kind of toward Josh without saying it's about Josh. Soldiers on my pedigree. Sorry to keep switching camera angles. Let's do this. Yeah, okay, so it's this idea that, like, I can fight for you, your lineage. So ain't no stopping me for you. Let me know you're good on your amenities. I got soldiers on my pedigree. Like, let me know you've got all your stuff taken care of, the things to keep you living and okay. Yeah, I told you all along, running away don't make you wrong. Before you bounce, 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 man, come to the house, man. Yeah, I mean, there could be a lot of different meanings in here, but it sounds like kind of comforting the friend, like, if you got to get out of here, which it's funny to just think in the context of doing something illegal, which I posed in the React, like, what would you do? I'm trying to think about that. Like, if a good friend of mine was like, hey, if I heard he like committed a crime, I'd probably be like, dude, you got to turn yourself in. Like, it'll go better that way. Okay. But it's just funny to think in this wild sense. It's like a Breaking Bad thing, like Jesse trying to get out, and he always had his friends. What were his two friends? I don't know. I could look them up. You probably know and remember them in the, let me know in the comments. But it's kind of like that, they were always there for him. Whatever he needed, they were going to make sure he had it to get out of town. But yeah, really fun song. One of my favorite on the album. I think it's a cool song when you're talking about kind of a ride or die friend. Somebody you go into the trenches with. So let me know your thoughts on the song in the comments. Let me know what you think on that Ned theory, and we'll have a good conversation. Thanks for being with me for this one. Hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.